All right, Coach, we're going to start with Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic and then Kellen Olson.
Yeah, Coach, you guys, Devin didn't play the final 19 minutes and 10 seconds. Chris Paul took just 4 shots, and DeAndre Ayton didn't play the entire fourth quarter. So how you guys win by 10 against the defending champs?
Well, our bench has been huge for us, especially on this trip, and it showed itself tonight. Dario comes up with 21 points. Campaign gave us some energy tonight. Dooley's defense and his ability to attack the basket, hit a big 3. Cam Johnson's, been there for us all year long. Our bench came up big tonight, and Jay, his defense on LeBron. I mean, LeBron's got 38 points, but Jay has the ability to try to make it tough on guys like that, and just the know-how on the backside. It was just a strange game, to be honest with you. When they went small, we tried to, pound them inside, but it kind of made the game a bit murky. And then we settled down in the last part of the third and the fourth. And I thought we looked a lot more like us, but our bench was huge tonight, and they've been huge on this whole trip.
Coach, in the follow, what explanation did you get on Booker's 2 techs?
I didn't look.
Sorry about that, y'all. We're going to rejoin here. Thank you for the patience. We'll have it fired up here in just a second. Sorry about that, Coach. I think we got you back now.
Yeah, Coach, I was just asking, what explanation did you get on the 2 techs for Devin and the ejection? Can he hear us?
I think we've got you muted, Coach.
Coach,
Coach, can you hear us?
hold up.
Yeah, apologies about this. We're obviously having some issues with the Wi-Fi connection down in LA. All right, Coach, can you hear us?
Nope. Coach, you there? No? You there, Coach?
I'm here.
I'm sorry. They was trying to connect and I had to speak up on that. I didn't get a chance to ask the second question, or you didn't get a chance to answer. What explanation did you get on with Devin with the 2 techs and the ejection?
I didn't need one. I didn't get one because we had to move on. And, that's what we have to do in those moments. I saw talking, I saw back and forth, and to be honest with you, I didn't need an explanation. For us to be the team that we need to be, we got to be able to handle those moments even when they don't go our way. And that's what I had to do. I had to move on and get Cam Johnson into the game and go to the next play.
Next is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports, and then Cameron Cox.
Hey, Monty, as Dario's been back, we've seen him form real chemistry with Chris. Those two just seem to be made to play with each other on the court, it looks like. What have you seen from those two really forming a connection there?
Well, Dario has a way of, playing in pick and roll. He can pop and get other guys involved. He does a really good job of diving out of the pick and roll, and sometimes he'll pop and make plays on the backside if he doesn't shoot the ball. But both of those guys are pretty smart players, and you put them in a certain environment and you let those guys, make plays for themselves or other people, but they're just smart players.
As a team defensively, it felt like you guys had so many help sequences where there was help at the rim or someone getting in there on the ball. What did you see from the team defense tonight that was clicking so well?
Just a ton of multiple efforts. In the first half, I just felt like LeBron was, attacking the paint. He does that every night, but I thought there was a ton more resistance and help on the backside at the rim. And then when they tried to kick it for threes on the backside, I thought we did a better job in the second half of trying to take away the backside threes. So I thought Dooley was huge for us on the ball, switching him on to Schroeder, put some size and athleticism on the ball. It was a great call by Coach Willie Green.
Next is Cameron Cox with 12 News, followed by Gina Mizell.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Losing a guy like Book no matter what team it is, when you lose your star player like that, it can hurt. What'd you make of the way your team responded, though, once he left the game?
Well, I think Jay Crowder said it best. We got better tonight. You gain confidence when a guy like Book doesn't play or gets tossed, and you're able to pull a game out on the road at the end of a road trip. That's a combination for mailing it in. And I've said it all year long. This group has shown a lot of resiliency, but that was a big time character win, and we got better. Campaign hadn't played the last game in the second half of the Chicago game. He came in and gave us a lift. Dooley gave us a lift, and then Dario, he just made play after play after play. So I thought we got better tonight, but we probably got more confidence that we can close out games on the road without Devin and Chris saving the day.
Final 2 questions are going to be Gina Mizell with Suns.com and Gerald Bourguet.
Hey, Monty, you kind of just touched on that, but I wanted to ask you about that stretch in the fourth quarter where Chris comes out of the game for his normal rest and you don't have Book. And not only did you guys withstand and hold the lead, but you extended the lead. So just how important was that for you guys just to kind of have a stretch like that where you could have the bench show up in those big moments?
Well, I think they got confidence that they can run our stuff, have the proper spacing, and be productive on offense, but defensively, that's where it was for me. The switching, being able to stay in front of the ball. We've said this a number of times about our bench. They know that they have to play together. There's not one guy out there that's going to create a ton of offense for himself for a long period of time, and so that group tends to be a bit more connected because they have to play that way. And they were huge on this trip. The way they played the second half in Chicago, and especially tonight.